Well, there's no soundtrack for this next story, though it's a tragedy worthy of lots of attention, and it's a cautionary tale. A Canadian actor, a Broadway star, and a father of a one-year-old son has died of complications from the coronavirus. Nick Cordero was sick for months, much of that spent in a coma, his lungs ravaged by the disease. Mike Drolet on Cordero's life and death.
Every day at 3 p.m., Nick Cordero's wife would sing his song, laughing and dancing with their son Elvis before returning to the hospital to hold the Broadway star's hand. Doctors told Amanda Clute 4 times her husband wouldn't make it, and for 95 days he bucked the odds.
You just feel like you're in this momentum of going around and around and around like a hamster wheel, and I just want to get us out of the hamster wheel.
He had a leg amputated, a pacemaker implanted. He even woke from a coma. But doctors couldn't repair the damage COVID-19 did to his lungs. And no amount of Broadway magic could help the 41-year-old either.
Behind the scenes, we are we're just devastated, and our hearts are broken. Our hearts are broken.
Cordero honed his baritone voice in his hometown of Hamilton, Ontario. It's where he learned to love the stage. But it wasn't long before he needed more.
He was one of the very few of us that actually took the leap and went for it and made it.
After all, the way to do is do just as you please.
He starred in Bullets Over Broadway, and while he was nominated for a Tony, he won the affection of his castmate and future wife Amanda. But no matter how Broadway his life became, he always had time for Hamilton.
Nick is Nick, and Nick will always be Nick, and people just loved it. I mean, it was great because he would come home and he would have stories to tell people, and you know, all of us theater kids all looking up to him, being like, oh my God, what's it like in the, you know, where we all want to be. He was there and he did it.
Yeah, he did it. And when the curtain once again rises on Broadway after the pandemic that took his life is over, no doubt the lights will dim for him too. Mike Drolet, Global News, Toronto.